I'm glad the democracy is being restored in Jammu and Kashmir after a gap of almost a decade. Last elections was in 2014. But the bigger challenge awaits Jammu and Kashmir. Now it is only a union territory. The statehood needs to be bestowed on Jammu and Kashmir. Otherwise, it is going to be a Delhi affair. There will be bickering fight between the assembly, the state government, and the union government. If the status quo is maintained, there won't be a real autonomy, or rather state administration, or the aspirations of people will not be fulfilled. So the first stage, I appreciate, election should be free and fair, let it be concluded. But the statehood should be bestowed on Jammu and Kashmir, and the aspirations of the people should be fulfilled.
Rahul Gandhi, Umar Abdullah election will release terrorist union home minister list.
During the last Lok Sabha elections, similar charges were made by none other than the Prime Minister, that even your Mangal Sutra would be handed over to somebody. So that is the kind of campaign that is being unleashed by the BJP, whether it is Prime Minister or whether it is Home Minister. We are as patriotic as BJP, if not more. We know how to protect the integrity and unity of this country. So, just for garnering few votes to create polarization, wild charges can be unleashed against the opposition politicians, which were proven wrong during the last Lok Sabha elections. What was the kind of propaganda that was unleashed by BJP during the last Lok Sabha elections? The same thing is being repeated. I feel that at least in the case of Jammu and Kashmir, which is a problem state, problem area, which is critical to the integrity of the nation, the BJP, which is supposed to be the governing party of this country, should refrain from making such irresponsible statements. And the Home Minister has the fundamental responsibility of the security of this country. Should he resort to such flimsy charges? I beg to differ from him.
And Union Law Minister Arjun Ram Meghwal, the party allies in India to implement UCC. UCC will come definitely.
UCC, I don't know what is the point of UCC, because the state governments of BJP were passing their own respective UCC. So even the principle of UCC has been completely scuttled by BJP themselves. Some BJP state governments passed UCC. So what is the point of bringing a UCC? Even the UCC is not there. State by state, they are passing UCC. And see, they can flex their muscles. The reality of the nation is entirely different. Now what is the reality? Reality is that BJP doesn't have a majority. Let them appreciate it. Let them understand the imperatives of the national politics.
And country governed by Constitution, Priyanka Gandhi on Supreme Court halt on bulldozer justice. What's your party view?
While speaking in Rajya Sabha, I had exhorted the BJP leaders, please change the symbol of BJP from lotus to bulldozer. I had said it on the floor of the house. It's high time that they changed the symbol, because they were pinning their hope on the bulldozer. The Supreme Court has rightly said, you can't run over the bulldozer over the law of the land. The rule of law was being scuttled by the bulldozer. It was a ridiculous proposition. The Supreme Court verdict is something like return of the law to the nation. It's almost a return of the law, return of the rule of law. The executive cannot be a judge. Just because somebody in a family is implicated or accused, you just raise down the house or the commercial establishment of the family. Is it heard anywhere? In a modern democracy? Even in medieval systems, it used to be not as ruthless as it was. So I feel that the order of the Supreme Court is having a sobering effect, and it will restore rule of the law and also uphold the law of the land.
And my last question, the government is in Manipur, border fencing work on. Union Home Minister Sasi.
I'm glad that after the passage of full 1 year, the Home Minister has opened his mouth to utter something in inverted comma peace. Where was the government? Where was the Prime Minister? The Home Minister of this country visited only once, that too only in the beginning. And there was an all-party meeting convened. I also participated and we had contributed and we had suggested, let the Prime Minister of this country lead an all-party delegation and address the people there to restore normalcy. The Prime Minister had time to visit many foreign destinations. Even now, the foreign zones are there. Now, at least, I am happy that peace is being mentioned. But let him also contemplate the contribution of his Chief Minister there. Can peace be restored? Having Biren Singh as the Chief Minister there who has lost the trust of the people, confidence of the people. I fully support any initiative. We should be creative enough to restore normalcy and peace in Manipur. But the words should match the deeds. The Prime Minister should show to the country that he is serious in bringing back peace in the state.
देश दुनिया की हर खबर सबसे पहले देखने के लिए फॉलो करें दैनिक सवेरा टीवी, यूट्यूब, फेसबुक, इंस्टाग्राम, एक्स और व्हाट्सएप चैनल पर।